Hello and welcome to a very special episode of The Andy Show. This is our Christmas episode. It is a holiday-themed episode. I'm very excited. Joe, I can't help but notice that you kind of seem down a little bit. What's going on, buddy?
I wish I could be in the Christmas spirit. It's just that somebody robbed me. They stole from me in my apartment when I wasn't home. They stole all of the things that mean the most to me in this world, and only those items, including my Christmas sweater. You know, I wanted to be part of the gang wearing the Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, I understand. That's
and I wish, you know, it's just I wish I could ask Santa for these, but since he stops giving gifts to everybody when they turn 12, you know, that's obviously not an option. So I don't know what to do.
Wait, he stopped giving gifts when they turn 12?
Santa Claus, yes.
Sorry,
Once
who?
they turn Santa Claus.
So he stops giving gifts to people when they turn 12?
Yes, Santa Claus stops giving gifts to all of us once we turn 12 years old.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus, yeah. I just wish that he would give gifts past age 12, you know?
Sure.
That's when your parents start doing it, you know, and they make up this lie that he doesn't exist because really we're all just hurting so badly because he gave up on us. He stopped giving us gifts, you know? So I wish I could ask Santa Claus for all of my belongings back, but I can't.
Yeah, this is grim, Joe.
I know.
But maybe, you know what, maybe we can cheer you up throughout the course of today's episode because we have gift exchange going on where we've got everybody here got together and we're going to do a little bit of a white elephant. So maybe you can get back some of the stuff that you're missing with the white elephant gift exchange. We got Pat coming in.
Yeah.
He's got some cool stuff. So we'll try to let's get you in the Christmas spirit
That'd
today.
be great. I would love that.
Let's try. Come on, princess. You got this.
Okay.
All right. All of that and more as we continue on The Andy Show. You got lit. Look at that sweater.
Lit up.
Do you want to tell us about how you got that sweater?
Well, you know, we needed to have sweaters, right?
Sure.
We needed to theme the show.
Yeah.
So,
And that's how you theme a show with sweaters. We've always said that.
A procrastinator like myself, where does one go last minute, especially this time of year, to get the best ugly Christmas sweater that they can find?
I don't know. Where is?
What? Spencer's.
Spencer's
Spencer
Gifts.
Gifts.
Spencer's Gifts.
Okay.
All right.
That's where.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was not sure that was still a thing.
I haven't been in one in probably 15 years.
Right, and they still exist, and it has everything that you could imagine that they have, and but they had ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yeah. Sure.
Not a very good selection, to be honest, but they're probably pretty pick through.
Yeah.
Right?
It's close to Christmas.
Yeah.
And then, but see, you know, I have a problem with the sweater versus the screen printed sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
Right.
Right.
It pretends to be the sweater.
Right,
Yeah.
which is not.
Imitation.
No, it's an imposter.
Yeah, right.
We've gone
but
over
yours
this.
at least
I
has
went to Kmart today, this morning. Lucky me. Driving to the show. No
Pulled into a
sweater.
Kmart,
I was feeling quite Flanderish this morning because I didn't have a sweater.
Yeah.
Saw a Kmart and I knew they had to have something.
Yeah. Well, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I have to say, as a kid, I frequented Spencer's Gifts often because from 1996 to about 2002, Spencer's was also basically the Kiss store.
Yeah. Oh,
The licenses that came in the late 90s,
Yeah.
you could get Kiss anything. You could get Kiss nachos, anything you
The
wanted.
Paul Stanley fart machine.
They had anything. And then we would go my dad and I would go to the mall right across from where I played hockey, and I would just go to the Kiss store and see all the new Kiss things. There's new action figures and bus and shit that was ridiculously expensive. The kind of things like I will say this, I still pine after these. There were these dolls that were Kiss dolls that were about this tall, and they were super detailed. And at the time, they were like the most detailed Kiss dolls you could get. And they were like $125. So, of
Yeah.
could never got them. But
Who's dropping that kind of coin?
I
at
know. Well,
Spencer's
yeah,
Gifts?
exactly. So I never got them as a kid, and when I was like, I don't know, 19 or 20, someone on tour brought me this old ass, beat up,
Yeah.
unboxed Paul Stanley, doll, and I kept it for a while, despite the fact that it was truly disgusting and had been chewed on by a dog. The person who gave it to me is
Could've been
dog.
haunted,
I appreciate the gift, but what I'm saying is that I held on to it, and I still to this day. So I do this all the time. The Christmas gift I really wanted when I was a kid was the Ninja Turtles Stretch Armstrongs. They did Stretch Armstrongs for the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles movies,
Oh, yeah.
and that was my favorite when I was a kid. So I looked online and I was like, I would like to, as an adult with my own disposable income, I would like to buy one of these for myself and get, do a little solid to 6-year-old Andy.
Treat yourself.
Expensive as shit. And I thought, okay, well, that's an isolated thing. I'll look for these Kiss dolls. Also still expensive. It turns out that 20 years passing does not change the value of these Kiss dolls. In fact, it has increased. So if there's anyone out there who's like a fucking money bags and wants to help me out, help me this Christmas, you'll be seeing a photo right now of what it looks like. Find me one of these.
An unchewed Paul Stanley.
Sure, you don't need to buy it for me necessarily. If you could just point me in the right direction to one that is an affordable value, because it will, as I've talked about before, just wind up in my garage because there's nowhere to put it in my house. But
Right.
I would still like to have it for my own little feelings of having it.
What about a slightly melted Gene Simmons?
Anything really. If it's in that ballpark, I'm good. Last time I went to a Spencer's Gifts was on tour about 2 years ago, and I walked in because I thought, oh, I need a wallet. They have wallets in there. At least I remember that they had wallets in there.
When I think wallets, I think Spencer Gifts.
Yeah.
Super loud Velcro so everybody knows Daddy's buying lunch.
Yeah. Well, hey, we were in Madison, Wisconsin at the mall. There was not a lot of options. I thought, here, I'll just go to Spencer's Gifts. We went in, and all of the employees were like tripping balls and walked up to us, and my friend Matt and I were just getting touched by the employees, so we immediately left. So that was my only experience at a Spencer's Gifts since I was a kid. But I noticed that they no longer have all of the stuff that they used to with the Kiss stuff, but they did have a Black Veil shirt in there. They had Black Veil stuff in there, so that made me happy.
I wish these guys were touching me. It was like,
You should have gone to the one in
Because,
Milwaukee.
I think we have the title of this episode.
but the one on Topanga, I walk up with the sweater, I put it on the front, and there's 3 guys behind the counter,
Yeah.
and I walk up, put the sweater on the counter, no one else in front of me, and they're in their own business.
Touching each other?
Not just
Yeah.
just talking about whatever.
You're
and
like,
just-
fellas,
and
can
not
I get
paying
in on
attention.
those grabs?
And like, there's no bell. There's no bell. Like, hey, like service.
I wish there was a dingy service bell at
Right,
Spencer's.
Yeah, there should be.
They have them, but they're $80 and they're up behind the
Yeah,
counter.
with a Kiss
And when you
logo
do
on it.
the ding, it just farts.
Yeah.
That would be the Spencer, that would be the Spencer Bell.
Yeah, or it's a globe that when you touch it, all the light
Yeah.
goes to where your finger is.
It just shoots
Yeah.
boogers out onto the table.
Yeah.
So they I felt bad trying to like wave them down. So I was like, I'll take a step back maybe, and I kind of Sour Patch Kids, and added that and did like another chance that maybe they're gonna see. This.
I'm also gonna
I
get
put that,
this.
and then I put this
Yeah.
the Sour Patch Kids on top of it, kind of loud, so it would
Yeah.
get their attention.
You grabbed a
No dice.
penis-shaped fog machine and whatever other thing.
What's the equivalent of the playing Stairway to Heaven bit in Wayne's World, where he's like, if nobody's giving you any attention, you do the one thing you're not supposed to do, and then somebody will be right there to help you.
Yeah, I had to just do like a.
Yeah, make a bunch of noises like you have to poop.
Yep.
Ah.
Is that your
yeah.
pooping sound?
Yeah. It's like
So,
a motor.
eventually-
Like an outboard motor that you got to pull start.
So eventually, he helped me out, rung me up, and then I walk out. I get home, I pull it out. I'm super stoked. I'm gonna make a video for you guys, and then I realized that they left the security tags.
Oh, we still got.
Wait, you got out of the store like that?
Yeah, they
well,
weren't paying
obviously,
attention.
it either doesn't work
Yeah.
or it went off and they didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So awesome, Spencer.
So it's a good thing that wasn't a gift though, because you'd be giving somebody a problem.
Right.